6. At 301. The teacher and the social curriculum. The comparison of the University Cebu and the University of Sao Paulo.
Good day, Mr. Dennis Villaflora. It's me again, Hamielyn Ortiz, 21 years old from Poblacion Mabinay, Negros Oriental. I am a third-year student taking a Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Filipino at Negros Oriental State University, Mabinay Campus. In this video presentation, this is my task 6.
1. Physical plant.
The question number 1 is the physical plant in the University of Cebu. University of Cebu democratize quality education. Be the visionary and industry leader. Give hope and transformation lives. The institutional goals of University of Cebu. Number 1. To offer programs that are relevant, holistic, and compliant with an institutional, regulatory, industry, and accreditation standards that will develop long-life learners. Number 2, to develop social awareness, responsibility, and accountability among stakeholders anchored on instructions, research, and production. Number 3, to complement the academic programs with holistic and integrated student personnel services. Number 4, to develop a pool of qualified, professional, and motivated faculty in the areas of instructions, research, and community extension. Number 5 is to ensure effective administration and supervision of instructional and learning resources in support of the academic programs. Number 6 is to provide an environment that is safe, functional, and conducive to teaching, learning, and working. Number 7 is to ensure operations which are collaborative, sustainable, efficient, and effective in meeting the needs of institution and its stakeholders. The core values in University of Cebu is, 1 is innovation. We embrace change and technological advancement to improve lives. We live together in the spirit of love, harmony, and respect for the dignity of the human person. Alignment. We value the common good and appropriate oneness, fairness, and consistency. Respect. We practice professionalism, at all times and abide by the university's guiding principles. Excellence. We are driven and committed to become the finest. The University of Cebu, with this azure blue skies, stands for UC, our beloved lofty in all her glory, spark of wisdom, hope, and joy, always kindly in our hearts. The precious name, the glorious fame, we shine through all eternity. The name shall ever be our guide, the light our inspiration. The facilities in University of Cebu, the area number 1 is the philosophy and objectives. Evaluation of the university goals, objectives, and core values. Students' awareness on the vision mission statement. Awareness and acceptance of the VMGO among partner communities. In area number 2 is the faculty. Teaching styles of the University of Cebu faculty. Faculty performance evaluation. Evaluation of ranking system. Number 3 is the instruction. Insights or vertical articulations. Matching competencies of academic and industry. Integration of information and communications. Technology in instructions. In area number 4 is the library. Library services and utilization. Awareness and utilization of the online public access catalog. Faculty participation in the selection of library collections. In area number 5 is the laboratory. Utilization of laboratory facilities, equipment, and supplies. Maintenance and repair system of laboratory facilities. Customer satisfaction of laboratories. In area number 6 is the physical plant and facilities. School hazards and countermeasures, drainage and sewage disposal facilities, group assembly, athletic and recreational activities. In the area number 7 is the student personnel services. Customer satisfaction of the student personnel services. Training needs of working scholars. Tracer studies of graduates. In area number 8 is the social orientation and community involvement, which is the involvement of the faculty and students in community extension programs. Also the evaluation of the community extension programs. Needs assessment of partner communities. In area number 9 is the organization and administration, which is the evaluation of the admissions program, orientation program for students, training needs of administrations and department heads. And the last area is the area number 10, which is the research. Research capability of the University of Cebu faculty. Implementation of faculty, research proposed outputs, and the research interest of the faculty based on Central Visayas agenda. Research is a separate area for graduate school accreditation. So now, we're going to tackle the physical plant and facilities development in my chosen country, which is Brazil, and I chose the University of Sao Paulo. A physical plant and facilities development program in University of Sao Paulo is the facilities for education. Education facilities defined components of physical plant and facilities. Basic principles of educational facilities. School mapping school sites. Standard requirements or minimum standard requirements for school sites. Modes of acquisition of school site. School plant planning. Types of school buildings. Minimum standards for instructional and administrative spaces, school maintenance. School furniture, equipment and other facilities. School seats, tables, storage, display, school equipment, instructional devices, facilities and meeting standards for school facilities, educational facilities management. Physical plant, or also known as physical facilities, for education comprises lands, buildings, and furnitures. It includes physical facilities in teaching spaces and auxiliary rooms. The school facilities consist of all types of buildings for academic and non-academic activities. Equipment for academic and non-academic activities. Areas for sports and games. Landscapes, farms and gardens, including trees, roads, and paths. Components of physical plant and facilities. The primary function of educational facilities is to provide the proper school environment that is most conducive to effective teaching and learning. Number 2 is functional and effective educational facilities are developed, operated, and managed on the basis of comprehensive plan and action of the school, prepared by all stakeholders in education in the community. Basic principles in physical plant and facilities. The primary function of educational facilities is to provide the proper school environment that is most conducive to effective teaching and learning. Functional and effective educational facilities are developed, operated, and managed on the basis of comprehensive plan and action of all schools, prepared by all stakeholders in education in the community. It shall include sound educational facilities, planning and design process principles. 2. Maximize collaboration in school planning design. B is build a proactive facility management program. And C is plan schools as neighborhood-scaled community learning centers. Location, it should be located in the wholesome environment, safe from traffic and transportation hazards, sufficiently free from noise, dust, smoke, and other undesirable elements. It also should be provided with adequate facilities for drainage and sewage disposal. It should be adequate to meet the needs of the present school population and its future expansion. The school should be accessible to present and anticipated school population by means of public transportation or school bus. It should have satisfactory road network and sidewalks. Campus, it should be so planned that it would adequate for the intellectual, social, physical, and cultural interest of the institution. It should be kept in good condition and physical appearance. Medical and dental clinic. A medical and dental clinic should be properly set up, strategically well ventilated and lighted, screened and provided with clean water supply. It should be provided with basic equipment, medical supplies, beds, cabinets, and linens. Classroom, the size and number of classrooms should be sufficient for accommodate the student population. The classroom should be adequately equipped with the required furniture, blackboards, and should have a pleasant atmosphere. Lighting, ventilation, general appearance, and acoustics should be satisfactory. Offices and staff and functions room, adequate provisions should be made for administrative offices, faculty rooms, and reception areas where needed. Student center. A student center is available where students can make wholesome interaction and listen to good music, play table games, watch TV programs, and etc. And we have also the food services, unit or canteen clean, and sanitary food services unit. Canteen must be set up and managed effectively. It should be serve balanced yet affordable meals and snacks to the school community. There is also minimum standard requirements for school sites. So the minimum standard, it is the listed hereunder apply only to buildings and the sites for elementary and secondary schools. Number 1 is the school facilities. The school facilities must be planned for the instructional program. Number 2 is school facilities must also be planned for flexibility to anticipate educational as well as change. Number 3 is an equally important principle is that the school involves people. The scarcity of resources relative to wants and needs makes it imperative that the only spaces for which validated functions can be specified be planned into school facilities. The elementary school sites, the standard requirement site is the size of the site must meet the requirements of enrollment and kind of social as well as the recreational needs of the pupils. One is 1/2 hectare for various schools, which has only 1 or 2 classes, no grade above grade 4. 1 hectare for central school, which has 6 classes, or non-central school, which has 3 or 4 classes. Number 3 is 2 hectares for schools which have 7 or 9 classes. The 3 hectares for school which have 10 or 12 classes. The 4 hectares for school which have more than 12 classes. Their modes of acquisition of school sites. Number 1 is by purchase. Purchase, the parties involved are the seller called vendor and the buyer called vende. Donation, the parties involved are the donor, who is the giver, and the dand or the receiver. The benefits or the beneficiary. In by donation, simple donation is one whereby a person disposes gratuitously of a piece of land in the favor of the municipality, city, province, or republic of the Philippines. Condition donation. The school planning defined the educational objectives and the programs and activities which will be implemented in order to achieve those objectives. So, involvement in the planning of the new facility, the support of the people from within and outside the school must all means be solicited. Elementary school sites, standard requirement site, the size of the site must be meet the requirements of enrollment and kind of school as well as the recreational needs of the pupils.
2. Student services and development.
Number 2 question is the student services and development of the university that I choose in Brazil is the University Sao Paulo. Currently, UNESP or Sao Paulo State University counts an 58 system to control several institution activities. In this, I'm going to discuss their school student services and facilities. Student Information System and Student Mobility System, or also known as SISGRAD, is the system to manage undergraduate students' information such as student data, teachers, study programs, courses descriptions, individual curricula of students, grading, diplomas, among other functionality related to this area. Connected to SISGRAD through web services, the Student Mobility System is responsible for the following purposes. First is the student applications, nominations, learning agreements, courses abroad, courses of sending institution to be replaced during mobility, transcript of records. The integration between these two systems makes better control of all exchange processes by offering exchange opportunities to internal and international students, creating an evaluation, working flow, and also taking care of the enrollment and transcript of records. Although it is internal, students have the international subjects recognized by its process. Nowadays, there is no way to show grade and presence in this case. It is not possible to convert such information to be shown in our system. This development process will offer a technical solution to improve the registration of transcription of records to guarantee the full information about what the student completed at universities abroad. For sure, such improvement will be helped by the UNSP. Achieve better internationalization process. Achieve better internationalization processes.
3. Graduation rates.
Number 3 question is the graduation rates of University of Cebu. The University of Cebu, or also known as UC, is an educational institution in Cebu City, Philippines, founded in 1964 by Attorney Augusto W. Go, with over 44,000 students from preschool to postgraduate students in 4 campuses. University of Cebu is the country private university. University of Cebu is consistently producing top-notchers and board exams for engineering, maritime studies, marine engineering, naval architecture, nursing, accounting, criminology, and customs administration. In 2012, 5 out of the top 10 places in mechanical engineering went to UC, or University Cebu, while the university is one of the youngest law schools in the country. It has produced 2 of the top 10 places in the bar exams in successive years. In 2008, University of Cebu signed an agreement with the Norwegian Shipowners Association to educate approximately 900 maritime scholars. These scholars enjoy free tuition, board and lodging, books, and uniforms. To date, University Cebu has around 1,000 maritime scholars from local and international companies, and most are assured of employment after graduation. The university is recognized as one of the top 10 universities nationwide with the most number of accredited programs by the Philippine Association of College and Universities. Commission on Accreditation, or PACOA, in 2004 awarded with ISO and Det Norsk Veritas, or DNV, accreditation in 1998. University Cebu played an important role in allowing Filipino seafarers to continue working on board international vessels and ensure the continuous flow of billions of pesos in overseas remittances. Now we're done in the University of Cebu in their graduation rates. Let's proceed to the graduation rates of my chosen country, which is Brazil, and I choose the University of Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo, or Universidad de Sao Paulo, is one of 89 universities including multi-rank for Brazil. University of Sao Paulo is a very large public university located in Sao Paulo with 81,663 students enrolled. 2019 data or latest available. It was founded in 1934. With regard to the scope of its subjects, and degree programs offered. The University of Sao Paulo is a comprehensive institution. It is characterized by a medium percentage of international students. The University of Sao Paulo graduation rate is 63.7 for bachelor score, as made clear by its Sunburst chart. A snapshot illustration of universities' performance profile across the 5U multi-rank dimensions. The University of Sao Paulo is the strongest in research. Its overall profile shows top performance across various indicators, with 5 very good scores overall. For a comprehensive overview of this university's performance, see its complete performance score in the tables below.
4. Employability status.
Now we are done in the graduation rates. Let's tackle the number 4 question. Is the employability status of the university in Cebu and the university in Brazil? So, first I'm going to discuss the University of Cebu in their in their employability status. The findings of the tracer study of the Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering graduates of the University of Cebu main campus who graduated between 2009 and 2014. The main objective of this study was to examine the employability of the graduates, to provide an action plan for the University of Cebu College of Engineering Pro. It determined how many graduates successfully land a job related to the degree, obtain and academic competencies learned in college that they found beneficial in their present works. The researchers used a descriptive design utilizing the questionnaire adapted from the CHED tracer study. The findings would show that most of the respondents landed their first jobs around a month of 6 months and have utilized the knowledge, technical, leadership, and problem-solving skills learned in college. Based on the findings of the study, there is a still need to improve certain areas of the curriculum along with the teaching modalities. In class, which is reflected in the course syllabi to equip the students with the necessary skills to help them land jobs easier. Another issue that needs attention in that before graduating college, students are provided with practical knowledge to prepare them for work. Thus recommended a follow-up tracer study involving recent graduates to understand how the industry has changed over the last 5 years. So now, let's move to the University of Sao Paulo in their employability status. We investigated whether a set of indicators of the employability dimensions proposed by Fugate, Kinecke, and Asford, or career identity, personal adaptability, and human as social capital, are related to university graduates' employment status, and 5 indicators of the quality of their jobs, or pay, hierarchical level, vertical and horizontal match, and job satisfaction. We analyzed a representative sample of university graduates or this is N is equal to 7,881 from the population of graduates who obtained their degree from the University of Valencia in the period 2006 to 2010. The result showed that indicators of human and social capital were related to employment status, whereas indicators of human and social capital and career identity were related to distinct job quality indicators. These results support the validity of the conceptual model proposed by Fugate and etc. to investigate employability in samples of university graduates. That would be all my task 6 video presentation.